Hey, everybody. This one, I could not bring it to you guys. I'm shocked. Like the videos, the intro plays, because this one, we were rooting for you.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Trying to run, she can't run.
Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation.
Now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah.
Okay. Ella, you think they're disturbing? They all, they don't make sense. Make it make sense. That's why they're like that. Sorry if you were disturbed, Ella. So, y'all, I'm going to let you guys hear exactly what the police had to say. It's not good for our girl Carly at all. And I'm low-key kind of sad.
I'm Captain Keith Suscaleba with the Hoover Police Department. We're here today to provide an update in the Carly Russell investigation. Chief Nick Durzis will read a prepared statement that will provide an update in this case. After reading the statement, we will have time for a few questions related to the case. Keep in mind, this is still an ongoing investigation, and there are some questions we simply cannot answer at this point. For that, I'll turn it over to Chief Durzis.
Thank you, Captain. Yes. Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carly Russell disappearance. We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carly was during the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today, I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carly Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carly to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement in its entirety, which I will do now.
Y'all.
My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carly as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter.
It was all a lie. There was no truth to what she said at all whatsoever. Oh my God.
Carly, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
They will announce those charges when and if they are filed. That sounds like they are about to get your behind. You in danger, girl. You are damn them prayers, lock her up. Where were you? I think Carly was at some cheap motel with them Ritz or Cheez It crackers. That's what I really think. Or maybe she was going to meet somebody else in Nashville. Who knows? But she was not locked up by kidnappers.
For that, we'll take a few questions. As Officer Hale said, on call on you, please state your name and your affiliation. Yes, sir.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610 100.1 FM Summit Media. Chief, do we at this time of the Hoover Police Department know the whereabouts of Carly Russell during that 49-hour period that she was supposedly missing?
Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBC 13. Can you tell us what her motivation was for doing this? Yeah.
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carly knows, and maybe her attorney now. But again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
The question was, do we have any indication of why she did it? His answer was no.
Can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David Lamb, CBS 42. Can you update us so that there is a meeting scheduled for this afternoon with the family, or
No.
when is that meeting?
Yeah, no, not a meeting with the attorney, not the family or Carly. We have a meeting scheduled with the attorney, and that will take place some point tomorrow.
And there is no meeting with Carly Russell or her family at this point.
Not scheduled, no, sir.
What's next to close this investigation?
Well, again, we want to talk to Mr. Anthony tomorrow and see if he has any more to discuss about the case. We'll certainly be asking if we'll get an opportunity.
If you are just coming in, Carly, through her attorneys, admitted that there was no kidnapping whatsoever and that it was all a lie and a scheme that Todd had set up to come to us with the bull.
Opportunity to again interview Carly like we've wanted to since she returned.
Chief Stephen Quinn, ABC 3340.
Yes, sir.
Your reaction now, knowing that Carly has admitted that this was made up.
Well, I'm glad that we got this. You know, we certainly laid the facts out to you guys and to the national media that had a lot of interest in this particular case. The sad thing is that again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously, and again, we wanted the focus to be bringing her home. She got home. We're very excited about that. It is what it is. The facts, I think, last Wednesday pretty much showed that we knew that it was a hoax.
Lisa Frank, WBTM 13. Do you know the expense you went to during this search? And if you don't have a dollar figure for us, just how big it was for you guys?
Well, it was all hands on deck, and we don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working towards getting one. And
I heard it was like
ours,
60,000.
There'll be other agencies that had a lot of support that they gave us and had monetary expenses themselves.
Jonathan, with JLR investigates, are the parents under an investigation?
You know, as I said the other day, we were going to try to determine exactly those 49 hours. So right now, you know, anything's on the table. We still don't know what happened in those 49 hours, where she was. Did she have any help? We have no idea. You know, I read the statement from Mr. Anthony. That's all we know.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610 Summit Media. Chief, let me ask you this. What do you think prompted or provoked Carly to do this kind of thing? And are there any kind of mental issues that the police department or the public should be concerned about, or just what?
You know, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it's this is a very elaborate. This was an elaborate deal. I mean, when you talk about calling a 911 and being up on the interstate, again, it would all be conjecture. So really, I don't know. I was hoping that we'd have an opportunity to interview and we'd be able to ask her those questions.
Were any others involved in putting this story together for her?
Mr. Anthony, in his statement, says there was not.
Liviana Calmes, WPRC, Fox 6 News. You said that you had a meeting scheduled and it kind of switched into a statement. Did they give any type of reason that switched?
No, they did not.
Back here.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBC 13. But just for clarification, Carly Russell is not in custody right now.
That is correct. That is correct.
Last question with David.
David Lamb, once again, so first of all, when did you actually see this letter? And second of all, do these admissions and the content of the letter alter the investigation at all?
No, not at all. We'll continue to investigate. We're still trying to determine where she was during those 49 hours. But I am glad that we received this. It at least puts some of the social media super sleuths hopefully at rest for a little bit as far as what everybody thinks took place. We know that by her own admission, it didn't happen, and we're thankful for that.
All right, thank you guys very much.
I know what happened. Something was going on. Y'all, Carly straight up lied. Now, I know we're kind of like, it's not really a laughing matter, to be honest with you. She lied, and she did it with like ease. It's almost eerie the way that I feel like it was really just for attention. If I'm just going to be honest, I feel like she was looking for attention, and she got way more than she bargained for because her story was so compelling. But if you're just coming in, Carly admitted through her attorney that it was all a lie. It was all a lie from beginning to end. But it's not too hard to ascertain that after we saw what her searches were, right? We knew that it wasn't the truth. I don't know. This young lady's life, in all seriousness, this young lady's life is about to change. What did I miss? Carly admitted to lying. It's all a lie. Everything was a lie. And now the police know. And the police are probably looking into what charges they're going to press and how much restitution she will have to pay. But she will. It's not... From the very beginning, I said the story was a lot to digest, but I hoped that no one would do this. I was optimistic that nobody would do this to the media and maybe hurt other Black people who are missing chances of being found later on. But yeah, it's given spoiled kid. Nothing lined up. She's done. She's very young. Hopefully, she's not going to be in the public eye, but yeah, this is going to be hard for her to live down. It's not like Jussie, where Jussie still had some money and stuff like that and connections to, people, and he's still working. You then stole from your employer, so they're probably going to press charges. You've lied to the police. America now is making you into like a laughing stock. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for her to reintegrate back into society. And it's actually low-key kind of sad. She's old enough to know better. She is. She's definitely old enough to know better. We got like about 600 people in here. Definitely hit that like button. It helps your boy out in the algorithm. Now, this next story is actually sad. I'm going to pull it up. Married to Medicine, 3-year-old drowns in Quad Webb's pool. Now, if you guys remember, well, I'll read it and then we'll get into it. A source close to Quad Webb tells us the young girl, Ari, who passed, is Quad's great niece. Quad's rep tells us Quad Webb and family have suffered the loss of 2 beloved family members in separate occasions in just 1 week. This has been an incredibly challenging experience for the entire family. Your understanding and support are deeply valued. In this trying time, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for the kindness and compassion shown in the public by the fans and the media. We kindly request much needed privacy during this period of mourning as Quad has taken time to grieve with her family. A tragic story out of Atlanta. A 3-year-old girl has drowned in the same home swimming pool of the Married to Medicine star Quad Webb. I didn't know they were going to show her picture. Law enforcement sources tell us, sorry, looking at her picture is a bit much for me. I didn't scroll down. I need a minute. Sorry, guys. Law enforcement sources tell us police and fire in Cobb County responded to a drowning at Quad's Marietta home July 7th. 2 men told officers they were hanging out around the pool before going inside, later noticing what they thought was a doll floating in the water, according to the police report. The report states the men immediately called 911 after realizing it was a little girl. The child who drowned is Ariana Ari Rice, daughter of Tamika Webb. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced deceased. It's unclear if Quad was at home at the time of the incident. Quad posted about a girl named Ari turning 3 earlier this year, writing, "I remember you falling to sleep laying on my chest. You're so special to me, and I'm grateful to be a part of your life. I got you forever." She spoke about Ari back in 2020 when she was born, telling the Daily Dish she's not my adopted daughter, noting the child has a mother, but adding she's in a supportive role for her. We've reached out to Quad's rep for comment. So far, no word back. This one was a tough one. My heart goes out to Quad's whole family. You know that Quad had lost her brother, which is why Quad had started taking care of her nephew. The mom was living with her. We had kind of heard about Ari and that Quad was, I didn't hear more supportive. I heard Ari was living with her. So this one is heartbreaking. The little girl is so cute and so beautiful. I don't think that people ever truly fully get over the loss of somebody so young. So, definitely we're probably going to need to uplift Quad. Pray for Quad. Pray for Quad's family. Pray for that little girl's mother and father. That's a hard one. And she's not just going to you don't bounce back from that. I think oftentimes people see these people on television and it's the fancy cars and the fancy houses, but at the end of the day, they're probably all working towards the same goal, which is taking care of their family. For her to be a person to take her nephew in, take her mom in, and Ari, and then I don't know who else she lost, but two deaths in 1 week is crippling to somebody. Definitely, if you're a praying person, pray for Quad and her whole family, especially that little girl's parents. If you're not a praying person, send them positive energy. I'm a person who believes that positive energy really does go far, farther than people expect, farther than people know. And it definitely puts into perspective when you juxtapose the story with Carly Russell and now Ari, Quad's niece that passed away today at 3 years old. Life is short. Tell the people around them that you love them. Typically, I would probably drop the link, but I don't think that right now I have the capacity to do that. So we're going to table this, guys. Tell people that you love them in real time. It's extremely important. If you're driving home, drive home safe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. This one kind of took me out. I did not, just to be honest with you guys, I saw the report. I never scrolled down, so I did not know I would be showing her picture. So, yeah. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.